Okay, in that last I we discussed this one, that is mod of z1 plus z2 whole square is this becomes less than or equal to mod of z1 plus mod of z2 whole square. This is positive, this is positive. Therefore, obviously, you can write mod z1 plus z2 is less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. Mod z1 plus mod z2. Yes, this is what. So here, when is this equal and when is this less than is there? What is this equal and what is this less than is there? Okay, this will, yeah. So that means here actually, so note, what is that? When is this equal and when is this less than? This actually, if you see, this is actually triangle. So that means here, let's say this is Z1, let's say this is Z1, and let's say this is Z2. You understand? Then you know Z1 plus Z2, Z1 plus Z2 will be here. This is by vectors actually. You know vectors. So by vectors, this is Z2 vector and this is Z1 vector, and Z1 plus Z2 will be here. You must have learned this Z1 plus Z2 is here. So therefore, now this these three will form a triangle actually. This three will form a triangle. Or you can say this is mod Z1, this is mod Z1, and this, you know, this is mod Z2, and this one is mod Z1 plus Z2, mod Z1 plus Z2. So therefore, what you can say in general, this is sum of any two sides, this side plus this side. Sum of any two sides is greater than the third side, general. But if at all, this Z2 is not here, Z2 is here itself. So what I told, Z1 is here, Z2 is here, I said, but Z2 is not here. Let's say Z2 is also here. What's going to happen here? So Z1 is here and Z2 is also here. So that means this distance, this is mod Z2 and this becomes mod Z1. This becomes mod Z1. So what's going to happen here? Z1 plus Z2 is now then what's going to happen here? So here this is mod z1, and from here to here is what is, that is this length is, this vector is z2, that is mod z2, its magnitude is. And now from here to here is z1, so I can put here, because it's vectors, I am moving this z1 vector, I am moving from here to here, this is mod z1. So then this vector is what? This is z1 and this z2 and this z1. This vector is going to be, total vector is going to be z1 plus z2 vector. You know that. So z1 vector plus z2 vector is going to be mod. So now in this case, it's going to be equal. Magnitude also is going to be equal. So therefore, note one, if at all, um, if at all z1 z2 are okay, or we can say that if 0 comma z1 comma z2 are collinear, collinear, and z1 z2 lie on z1 z2 lie on same side, same side of origin, same side of origin, then okay, if if origin z1 z2 are collinear and z1 z2 lie on the same side of the origin, then what we can say is mod z1 plus z2 is equal to mod z1 plus mod z2. Otherwise, if they are not collinear, I told you, if they are not collinear, then greater than exist, or here in this case, triangle law of addition actually. So triangle law, you know, sum of two sides is greater than third side exists. So that is the reason you get this one. So hope you got this one. So then we will go to next one important property actually. This is I forgot. So this is mod of z equal to mod of z bar equal to mod of minus z equal to mod of minus z bar, all are same. That is mod of z means what? Mod of x plus iy, which is same as mod of x minus iy. Yes or no? Under root of x square plus y square only. Everything is under root of x square plus y square. This is mod of minus x minus iy. This is mod of minus x plus iy. Everything is same. So mod of z equals mod of z bar equals mod of minus z equals mod of minus z bar. Everything is same. Okay, that is. And another thing is mod z is the distance of. Already we discussed. This one is the definition is mod z definition is this is under root of x square plus y square. That is, it's mod z is nothing but distance of z from origin. Distance of z from origin is always positive. Therefore, what you can say, number one is mod z is always greater than or equal to 0. This is because distance. Number one point I should tell this actually. So anyway, now if at all mod z is equal to 0, what does it mean? Mod z is 0. That is distance of z from origin is 0. That means its origin itself. That implies mod z is equal to 0 implies z must be 0. That is origin itself. Okay, this is the first point actually. This is the first point we should learn. Okay, the first point this is. Okay, and this is second point you should learn. Later I should learn all that. Okay, but anyway we learned all those. Okay, so then also next we discuss this mod of z1 minus z2 whole square equal to what we discussed, mod z1 square plus mod z2 square minus twice real part of z1 z2 bar. But already we understand real part of z1 z2 bar is always less than or equal to, actually in this case always less than or equal to real part is less than or equal to mod. Real part is less than or equal to mod. So therefore, so already I told no real part of z x which is less than or equal to under root of x square plus y square mod z. Okay, real part of z is less than or equal to mod z. So now in this case, now I have to multiply minus 2 into real part of z1 z2 bar is greater than or equal to minus 2 times mod z1 into mod z2. Mod z1 z2 is mod z1 into mod z2, but bar is there. That bar mod of z2 bar is nothing but mod z2. So here what's going to happen is, here if I add, for this I'm going to add mod z1 plus mod z2, I'm going to add on both sides. Minus twice real part of z1 z2 bar. So here also if I add, mod z1 plus mod z2 minus twice real part of z, twice mod z1 mod z2. So here I added for this inequality. This is what is our inequality. When if I multiply minus 2 on both sides, inequality is going to change. Less than becomes greater. And now I added some constant. I added some constant on both sides. If you add a constant on both sides, actually there is no problem. So here inequality doesn't change. So here this part is always greater than this part. So therefore what I can write is mod z1 minus z2 whole square is nothing but this, but this is greater. This equal to this. This is greater than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2 minus twice mod z1 into mod z2. So therefore what we can say is mod of z1 minus z2 whole square is always greater than or equal to mod z1 minus mod z2 whole square. So when both are squares are there, when both are positive, you can remove that. This is positive, this is also positive. So what we can write is mod z1 minus z2 whole square is so greater than or equal to mod z1 minus mod z2. Here the thing is, here when whole square is there, so here it can be both ways. You can write this is mod. I'm putting mod. It can be z2 minus z1 or z1 minus z2. Both are possible. So this, in this case also same equality. So equality is possible, same like previous. Equality is possible. Equality is possible when 0 comma z1 z2 are collinear. Always remember equality exists when z1 z2 are collinear with origin. Z1 z2 are collinear with origin, then equality is what exists. Okay, so finally, so therefore conclusion is, so very important. Sorry, this is not square, no? Sorry, square, if you remove only we get that. So therefore, finally, very important property now is, this is important. What is that? The conclusion is mod of z1 plus z2 or z1 minus z2 is always less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2, which is always greater than or equal to mod of mod z1 minus mod z2. This is the conclusion. If you take individual negatives, that is less than or equal to mod z1 plus z2, or z1 minus z2, which is less than or equal to mod z1 plus mod z2.